Hi! Today on Araw-Araw Filipino, we will learn to form adjectives with the prefixes mapag, mapang, and mapan. Let's begin our lesson with some example sentences. Jane is generous to the poor. Mapagbigay si Jane sa mahihirap. Generous, mapagbigay. Si Jane. Remember, when we refer to someone by name, we put the word si in front of the name. To the, sa. Poor, mahihirap. Unlike Anne, who is oppressive, hindi gaya ni Anne na mapang-api. Unlike, hindi gaya. And then we say ni Anne, because we're attributing an attitude to Anne. So it's like it belongs to Anne. So ni in front of the name. Who is na oppressive, mapang-api. And she is also deceitful at mapanlinlang din siya. And at she, siya, also, din, deceitful, mapanlinlang. We have seen the following adjectives: generous, mapagbigay; oppressive, mapang-api; and deceitful, mapanlinlang. These are examples of words of adjectives that you can form with the prefixes mapag, mapang, and mapan. Mapag, mapang, and mapan are prefixes used in forming adjectives that describe tendencies or habitual actions. In Filipino, mga unlaping gamit sa pagbuo ng mga pang-uri na naglalarawan ng ugali o nakagawiang aksyon. Prefixes, mga unlapi. Used, gamit. In, sa. Forming, pagbuo. Adjectives, mga pang-uri. That, na. Describe, naglalarawan. Tendencies or behaviors, ugali. Or, o. Habitual, nakagawian. Actions, aksyon. So when we use the prefix plus a word, usually a verb, it forms an adjective. So, unlapi plus salita is pang-uri. Mapag is the most commonly used of the three prefixes that we are learning. Here are some root words that we can attach to mapag. Love, the root word is mahal. Give, bigay. Forgive, patawad. High, mataas. Care, aruga. If we add mapag to love or mahal, we form loving, mapagmahal. Someone who is giving or generous is mapagbigay. Someone who is forgiving or merciful, mapagpatawad. Now, what word can we form with high or mataas? Someone who is proud, who thinks highly of themselves, mapagmataas. And someone who is caring, mapag-aruga. You notice the dash after mapag in mapag-aruga? This is because the root word aruga starts with a vowel. So when it starts with a vowel, you put a dash after the prefix. When it starts with a consonant, you just add it to the prefix. Now let us look at sentences using words that start with mapag. My wife is loving. Mapagmahal ang asawa ko. My ko. Wife, asawa. Husband is also asawa. Spouse is also asawa. Loving, mapagmahal. And she is also forgiving. At mapagpatawad din siya. And at, she is siya. Also din, forgiving, mapagpatawad. She is caring, especially when I am sick. Mapag-aruga siya, lalo na kapag may sakit ako. Caring, mapag-aruga. Especially, lalo na. When, kapag, I am, ako. And sick is my sakit. Why do we say my sakit? Having an illness is actually my sakit. So when someone says, I am sick, we just simply say, may sakit ako. Now let us learn about words that we can form with the prefix mapang. We commonly use this with words that are starting in vowels or some words that start with a consonant that almost sound silent. Abuse, abuso. Oppress, api. Judge, husga. Attract, akit. Insult, insulto. So the mapang words are someone who is abusive, exploitative, or prone to misuse power is mapang abuso. Oppressive, mapang api. Judgmental, mapang husga. Seductive or attractive, mapang akit. Insulting, mapang insulto. Now let us look at example sentences using words that start with mapang. That man is abusive. Mapang-abuso ang tao na iyan. That, iyan. Man, tao. That man, tao na iyan. Abusive, mapang-abuso. Do not be so judgmental. Huwag kang masyadong mapanghusga. Do not be, huwag kang. So, masyado. Judgmental, mapanghusga. But it's true. And he is also insulting. Pero totoo ito. At saka, mapang-insulto siya. But, pero. It, ito. True, totoo. And, at. He, siya. Also, saka. Insulting. Mapang-insulto. Now let us look at the prefix mapan and what words we can form with it. This is commonly used for words that start with S or L. Damage is sira. Deceit, linlang. Analyze, suri. Insult, lait. So that's another word for insult. Insulto or lait. Mock, libak. When someone is destructive or something is destructive, we say mapanira. You see what happened there? We replace the letter S in sira with N, mapanira. Deceitful, mapanlinlang. Analytical, mapanuri. Again, we replace the S in suri with N, mapanuri. Insulting, mapanlait. And mocking, mapanlibak. Now let us look at sentences using words that start with mapan. I do not like deceitful people. Ayaw ko ang mga taong mapanlinlang. I, ko. Do not like, ayaw. Deceitful, mapanlinlang. People, mga tao. Me, I do not like insulting people. Ako, ayoko sa mga mapanlait. There's a couple of shortcuts in this sentence, and here it is. So, me is ako. I do not like, ayoko. Insulting people, mga mapanlait. In the Filipino version, we did not use the word tao. We could have said mga taong mapanlait. But to say mga mapanlait, it means to us that you're referring to people who are insulting. There are those who tend to mock others. Mayroong mga mapanlait sa iba. There are, mayroong, those who, mga, tend to mock, mapanlait, sa iba, others, iba. Let us look at some more example sentences, this time with a focus on the word mapanira because it can be used in different ways. Pests are destructive to plants. Mapanira sa mga halaman ang mga peste. Pests, mga peste. Destructive, mapanira. To, sa, plants, mga halaman. Gossip is ruinous to reputation. Mapanira ng reputasyon ang chismis. Gossip, chismis. Ruinous, mapanira. And reputation, reputasyon. Social media comments are slanderous at times. Minsan, mapanirang puri ang mga komento sa social media. Comments, mga komento. Slanderous, mapanirang puri. Puri is actually honor. So when you are slandering someone, you may be damaging their honor. So, mapanirang puri. At times, minsan. Here are some new words that you can form with mapag, mapang, mapan. Mga bagong salita that you can use for your practice. Pretend is kunwari. Care, malasakit. Tease, asar. Persuade, hikayat. Tempt, tukso. Sarcasm, tuya. To say someone is pretentious, mapagkunwari. Caring, mapag, malasakit. Teasing, mapang-asar. Someone who jokes around, who always teases you, tries to annoy you, is mapang-asar. Persuasive, mapang-hikayat. Tempting, or someone who tends to tempt you, mapanukso. Sarcastic, mapanuya. You see the last two words? We replaced the letter T with N. Just like we replace S with N, when we use mapan, mapanukso, mapanuya. That is our lesson today on using the prefixes mapag, mapang, and mapan. I hope you found it useful, and for your homework, try to translate these sentences. My brother loves to tease me. My father is caring to the needy. I do not like pretentious people. Have fun! I hope you can join us again next time on Araw-Araw Filipino. Thank you. Salamat po. Now, a few words from my son, Max.
Thought this video was cool? Watch the next one and like and subscribe to the channel too if you haven't yet.
Bye-bye!
Bye!